What's going on, guys? It's MVS and we are finally back. A bit late, but you know, at least I'm back. So last we left off, last we left off on Night Stories, we had just gotten our power up that we need to get past the monster at the gates there. So now we're going to go with that, and we're going to finally enter the location of the machine. Oh wait, it was up there, my bad. So, I didn't get a recording session on Saturday, I'm really sorry about that. Long story short, I didn't have the opportunity to record all weekend, because I usually record when I'm alone, so that's when I don't get any interruptions. And later that week, I had a chance to record, but I got really ill, so you know I didn't record. And I got over the cold today. I was out, I came home in the house, you know, I was alone at home, so I was like, you know what, let's get a recording session now while I've got the opportunity. So, here we are, back in the land of Night Stories, the machine, about to enter the wicked realm of it, and maybe we can finally see what's made this land so horrible. Checkpoint. Oh yeah, and obviously not forgetting that there was the whole end of the world thing which happened earlier. I may or may not have been running around like a madman seeing if anyone wanted a quickie before the end of the world. I don't actually think I've been here, have I? I might have done. Yeah, I've been here. It's been a while, I'm sort of trying to refresh my memory on where we were. Oh my days. Oh god. So down here I think, I might be wrong on this one. Oh no, this looks right, and save right there. Yeah, I think we can go this way. Yeah, this looks right. All I remember is you have to go left as far as you can. There's old Toasty there. I don't know what any of these enemies are called. I don't know if they even have names. It just shows how much I've been researching before I played it. Alright, over here. Save. I love the way like the first few minutes of this video has just been me holding down the left button for the most part. But I think we are already there. Yeah, this looks right. Down the pit of doom, I think. There we go. Save there. Put a force field there. Oh, I thought there was an enemy here, but I guess not. I'm just gonna leave force fields everywhere. You watch, the one time I don't leave a force field will be the one time I die. This goes on for a while, doesn't it? My god. Here we go. I need a special power to get past this thing. Well, by any chance, would this be the power I need? There we go. You never saw it coming. Down the pit. Into another limbo-esque area. Now you're going to be making a use of a lot of your powers here, so make sure you have everything you need. You can check that hold down key. I don't think you should have the keys yet. So as long as you've got everything except the keys, you're alright. I don't trust myself. Always use caution while in this area, of course. Set up a one of your holograms in every single room, which I noticed I was calling a force field in the last episode, and I might have called it at the beginning of this episode. They are holograms, not force fields. So I'm terribly sorry about that one. But as we go up here, over this way. Again, love the art style here. And there's a checkpoint. Let's go down the pit of doom. Yeah, probably going to be best to set up a force field here. The force field can pretty much break this game, which is kind of nice. Yeah, this one is sort of horror game, but once you get through it, you're alright. And this guy, I don't think he's... Okay. I'm concentrating, clearly. How'd that... Oh, I guess it takes a different path each time. Some fancy jumping required for this bit. Look at this, the machine. Press down arrow to change. And with that, the machine seems to be off. And look at this, it's a bit less corrupt in this area now. Is this the end? Have we done it? We can see this area for near enough what it truly is. It's still a cave, so we're not going to be able to see textures on anything. But I think it's pretty much a safe walk. I'm just putting up a force field, be on the safe side. But you never know what might be around the corner. But I think all the enemies are cleared. Again, you probably won't need your force field. I just like to play it safe. Let's get out of this horrible place, which isn't so horrible anymore, it's quite nice. Out this way. Force field. Yeah, I think all the enemies are gone, so as I said, you probably don't need to use your force field. I'm just using it to be on the safe side, because obviously I don't remember everything too well in this game. So I like to play it safe. You might have a difference of opinion there. And look at this beautiful pinkiness here. And here we go. Here's our friend. You did it. Thank you. The land's back to normal. Yay! We are amazing. Yay! All the birdies are out and everything. And there's a lot of birds in this land, and this kind of looks like something out of Tuhu. Oh, I can't believe I actually just said that, considering I hardly played them at all. I've really only seen footage of it, but that's how I'm making the comparison. And I guess now we'll save right here, continue on. I'm sorry I'm not really talkative. There's not... The thing about Knytt Stories is it's a really simplistic game, so I'm often finding myself running out of things to talk about. I could sort of talk about unrelated stuff, but that gets a bit droll after a while. Actually, there is one thing I can talk about, which is going to take up 5 seconds of my time. I got a tweet from Notch. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got a tweet from Notch, and it was all good. Anyway, after much work, Junior had finally found the machine and managed to turn it off. As a result, life quickly returned to the world. The grass in the fields began to grow, and the once withered trees began to take life once more. I'm terrible at reading, sorry about that. The moment is still celebrated by every knight and creature. Evil no longer exists in the world. At least for now. Many more stories are yet to be written, and more challenges will surely await. The end. Level design, tile set, blah blah blah. Nicholas, music, Nuka, Kevin Be fast. Dialogue will be Chip, Kevin Chow, MOD, and congratulations. Oh, yeah, if I recall there's a secret here. I don't know how I remembered this. Oh, come on. Actually, I should probably use that at a save point. Yes, so we have a key. And we are back to, oh boy, we're back to nastiness again. So now, I guess you want to find out where this key goes. Now, I don't remember where the key goes. So I'm probably going to call it in a second and look it up. We've gotten a good portion done today anyway. We managed to turn off the machine. So yeah. Over this way. As I said, I have no idea. I think it's somewhere underground. I can never remember for the life of me though where it is. We didn't even have to wait for that one. And something you might have noticed is that the map is slightly different now. For example, in our first run through, I remember there was a save point there. There's not now. We've also got these restrictive ceilings. So yeah, area's slightly different. I have a good place to call this still. Don't know what I'm going to call this. I didn't think this far ahead, because I've only just remembered about that secret area. So I'm going to find a... Oh god, I keep on saying I'm going to find a place to call this. Next save point I think we'll call it at, as long as it's a relatively safe save point. Well, what better place to call it than the place we first saved ever in this Let's Play. Not the first time we ended off this episode, it was at this very same spot. So how about we call it here. I have been MVS, and I'll be back next time for the extra content of Night Stories. See you guys then.